Hello and welcome to another rendition of What Did I Buy This Time? Thank you for being here, guys. I hope that you enjoy the content. This is all product that I thrift and source to resell on Poshmark, Whatnot, and a couple of those platforms for reselling and repurposing clothing, accessories, etc. Some of these items are pretty exciting. Wait until the end because I have a couple of pieces that are amazing and you wouldn't believe where I found those pieces. I hope you enjoy this. Stick around. I'm going to start with just the first item that I have right here. I don't have too many items to show you this time, just for the sake of making the video entertaining and concise and not too long. All right, so we're going to start with this one piece, which is the first time that I find one of these conversations by anthropology. Take a look at that tag right there. From what I understand, it's the first time again that I found this. From what I understand, these pieces are limited editions. In fact, this one is 25 of 52 pieces. It is a beautiful print, as you can see, with animals sort of a motif, as well as kind of like botanical, bunch of flowers and plants and stuff like that. It's very beautiful with this button closure, a little bit of pleats right here, colorful and flowy. As far as the little research that I did on this one, I can expect easily $30 to $40. It is a really good deal, and I'm just excited, mainly the fact that it's the first time that I find conversations. I didn't even know that it existed. Second item, it is in Eileen Fisher, one of my favorite brands to source. I never found a bodysuit. It's a bodysuit that is really flowy, almost like a palazzo sort of style, very nice and soft. I love Eileen Fisher. All their clothing is very good, and not only that, it sells really easily, at least somewhat easily, because there are people that actively look for Eileen Fisher. It's a good brand that is expensive, and if you find it at a good deal, by all means. It is a chocolate brown. It does have pockets, a front zip with a seamless sort of a zip line right here. This is the back of it. Really comfy core and kind of like laggy comfort sort of look. Beautiful. I can expect $40 if everything goes well. I don't see why not. This one, from the little research that I did, take a look at that. It's a Vans, which I pick up consistently as long as it's an item that I feel that is worth picking up. This is a collaboration with this, I don't know who this is, to tell the truth, because I've done very little research, but her name is Karina Rozumko. I'm going to say she's probably like a famous skater. I found tennis shoes that have a collaboration with her. I haven't found the clothing just yet from the research I've done, but this is a beautiful top. I'm assuming that I can get probably $30 for this. It's a crop short sleeve with a little bit of a factory created rolled hem right here. The logo is embroidered and very obvious. A little bit of a lower shoulder line, which makes the kind of like the sleeves look longer and a little slouchy. I think that is the style. This is in perfect shape. All these items I found in a combination of thrifting at a thrift store, of course, and also the flea market. I go to the swap meet, and believe it or not, some of my best finds are usually, as a rule of thumb, they're going to be at the swap meet. You just have to have good eye and be consistent. Early bird gets the worm, so you have to be there early and be diligent about looking through stuff. That is part of the deal, though. You have to be rumbling and kind of like looking through piles of things, and you find those hidden gems. That's just part of the game. Take a look at these jeans. I know they are red. They are in really good shape, but they are Sandro Paris, which is one of those brands that if you find and if you get a good deal on it, you pick up, because these guys are not cheap. They are expensive. They are sought after. People look for them, and for what I paid for this, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a really good return, because I didn't pay much at all. I typically don't mention the prices that I pay for these items. Maybe I do suggest what I think I might get for them. The reason why I don't say what I pay for them is very simple, in my opinion. You know, whoever watches these videos, I don't want you to think that what I pay or what everybody else is paying is what you should be paying for your items. You have your own business strategies, and you find things according to your, the place where you live and the prices that are available in your area. And sometimes some of these brands or some of the prices that I pay for here are not gonna be what you're gonna pay. What you need to be aware of is what is it that you wanna get out of them. And that margin that you have when you sell them, as long as you're comfortable with that margin, there you go. Then you're gonna make up what you wanna pay for your items, right? It's as simple as that. I don't know if it makes sense, and I don't know if it's fair that I don't mention what I pay for them, but that's the reasoning behind it. It is on purpose. APC, it is a high-end, kind of like a denim brand. From what I found, this is the first time that I find it, but I understand that the resale value is high. You get a good return on it. I was excited about this once when I did a little research on my phone. When I found this, the quality was very obvious, and that is the reasoning, you know, behind like looking it up before I picked it up. It does have a button fly. It is a little bit of a crop sort of length, kind of like a capri, super nice and thick, medium wash, and it is medium to dark actually. And it is in really, really good shape. This, apparently, this designer jeans are expensive and they do command good return. First time that I find it, it's not something that is very available because I never found it before. This is a great find. Take a look at this kind of like velvet, sort of like a crushed velvet kind of thing with the elastic waistband. These are pants that have a flare towards the bottom. The color is beautiful, nice and soft, and this is a hot brand right now. Skims, this is a brand new with tags. It is a size medium, very roomy for a medium, but it is a medium. This is Skims, new with tag. I also paid just a little bit of money, not too much, and being new with tags. Actually, when I picked it up, I didn't even know that it was brand new with tags. I saw the Skims on the actual label inside the waistline. I found out that it was brand new with tags after I was already at home with it. When I saw the small tag, I didn't see it in the beginning. So for me, that's a big bonus, yeah? So I wasn't expecting it. This is a linen pair of shorts, kind of like a chocolate brown, very nice and breathable. Linen, of course, an amazing fabric to wear because it's so easy on you, right? It's breathable, it's lightweight, sustainable, it is a responsible sort of fabric to pick up. But not only that, this looks like it's in excellent pre-loved condition, if not new without tags, because it absolutely has no wear. And this is Patagonia. This is Patagonia size 6, Patagonia. So another brand that you always want to keep your eyes on, always give you good returns, as long as you pay fairly good price for them, always good returns, and the sell-through rate is amazing. All right, the next one. Again, I don't have to mention it again. I love picking up Eileen Fisher. It is a linen, kind of like a thick fabric, substantial blazer. You can roll up the sleeves and it looks great. Or you can just wear it normally all the way down here. It does have a 3-button closure. Take a look at this neckline, which is also kind of unique. This is the back of it with that slit in the back. None of these items I've listed just yet, but this is my next task today. I'm gonna be listing a lot of these items on my Poshmark closet. It is beautiful, it is in perfect shape, a little bit of a roomy medium. It's a medium, but it is roomy, fairly and easily would fit a large. Beautiful. I'm expecting probably on this one, hopefully $50. $50 on that one. The Patagonia shorts, you know, I'll take $25. You know, that's what I would think. On the Skims, you know what? I'm not quite sure, but maybe $40 on this ones, to be determined, just because they are a unique find for those jeans. And I'm sure that I'm gonna get a good return. I don't know exactly how much. This is La Vie. La Vie, take a look at that. It's also the first time that I found La Vie. I found Rebecca Taylor in the past, and I look for Rebecca Taylor if I can find it, if I can help it. Yeah, I chase Rebecca Taylor because it's a good brand to pick up. However, this is La Vie by Rebecca Taylor. It is kind of like a collection within the brand name, right? And apparently people look for this. This is kind of like a denim sort of shirt with this bubble sort of shoulder line. They do have it does have a slits down on the bottom. It is kind of like a nice casual, perfect spring top. It looks like it commands pretty good money, being associated, of course, with Rebecca Taylor, and possibly that it is La Vie. Apparently, people look for that brand. I haven't found it before. This one is a little bit of a dated brand right here. It doesn't command the Max Mara. It doesn't command the prices that it used to before. But take a look at this wrap sort of style of dress, midi length, super silky, soft. The color palette is beautiful and easy to combine with anything. You can wear heels, you can wear wedges, you can wear like booties or actually knee-high boots, and it'll look great. The shape of this right here being wrap also commands attention and desirability, right? People look for wrap dresses. Kind of like a 3/4 sleeve if you would. It is a size 42 European sizing, but it is in really good shape and it's just a lovely dress. I didn't pay much for this, so it doesn't matter. I know I'm gonna get a good return. Have to be patient and get the right offer, right? This is a brand that you always want to pick up. People love their flax. Typically it's going to be linen. I haven't checked the fabric content on this, but I'm pretty sure it is linen. It does have this asymmetric button line coming down here, fully buttoned right here, but it moves to the left. It does have slits, I want to say. No, actually it doesn't have slits. Long sleeves. It is in perfect shape. This is a size small, super roomy for a small. I'm going to say possibly a roomy medium, depending on how you like your fits. That's flax right there. I'm gonna say that on the Max Mara, if I get $45, I'd be happy. Hopefully that'll be the case. On this one, I'm expecting $30 to $35. I don't think that should be a problem. All these prices are as long as everything goes well, right? If somebody bundles, I may give them a good deal. Holding Horses. This is an Anthropology brand that makes a lot of this like really hippie, bohemian, kind of like casual, almost like sometimes he gives me a little bit of some of their pieces, a little bit of a kind of Western sort of look. Striping with beautiful eye-catching colors within reason. They are subtle still, so you can combine them easily with a bunch of things. This is fringing down here on the bottom, which creates this little hippie sort of like 70s vibe, a little bit of a v-neck. It is tunic sort of style with a lining on the inside. This one does have a little stain right here that I'm pretty sure is washable. The store where I bought this, the thrift store, gave me half off because of that. I requested it nice and politely. I don't know, I might have bought it at the price that it was for because it was really inexpensive. But I said, hey, you know, by the way, this is damaged. Is there anything you can do? They offer half off. I gladly took it, right? So we're gonna be putting all this up for a good home, putting up for sale, and I'm gonna list it on my closet shortly. This is Aloe Yoga. This is a hoodie, sweatshirt, sort of jacket, but take a look at this. Always add a little bit of something unique to their pieces, and this is what I really love. This kind of like a, you know, crossover sort of lapel type of a closure in the back. It does have also this meshy design right here that lets you see through a little bit through the these lines right here that you see in black. In reality, they are see-through. The hoodie, this is nice and soft and stretchy. Thick hoodie cinches. It is just a beautiful piece. This is reflective gray, so I guess you could also use it for working out at night. This is Garnet Hill. Garnet Hill, they're known, or at least I try to pick up all their maxi dresses or their long dresses. They are beautiful dresses, super well made. Quality is very, very obvious. The color is very easy to wear also with these navies and blues with a little bit of white. Take a look at the back, seamless zip right here, and this tying with this bow in the back. This is a size, what size is this? Size 4, very generous 4. Yeah, size 4. So it is a maxi dress. It is beautiful. I'm picking up things, getting ready for spring, all right? Because you always shop, you know, a season ahead. You need to start getting ready. And Garnet Hill commands good money. People don't mind paying a good amount of money on it because they're very expensive when you buy a new, and people actively look for those ones. If everything goes well, I want to get like maybe 45 to 50 on that one. On the Aloe, probably take like $35 for this one. Hopefully that's what I'll get. On the Holding Horses, I'm going to say maybe $30 if everything goes well. And then this one, this is And we're starting to get into the good stuff that I told you that I was going to show you guys. At the end, I'm going to show you amazing pieces. You won't believe where I found them. Whatever the case is, this is Jam's World. Take a look at those big fish. If you notice, those are fish. And this is a kind of like a midi sleeveless dress. Jam's World, this is their colorful tag right here. If you're not familiar with this, when you're sourcing, if you come across this that probably you wouldn't think too much about, Jam's World commands money and it also commands attention. People look for this and you're gonna get offers on this if you're gonna be reselling this. Just kind of like a tunic, sort of like mini dress or midi dress. And the print right here is what makes this dress what it is. However, being vintage, this is like 80s, 90s, early 90s, 80s or so. People actively look for this. And it is beautiful. And I wouldn't be surprised if I get $35 to $40 for Jams. I've sold it in the past consistently when I find it. You don't find it easily, but when you find it, you pick it up. Now, we're starting to get into the unique and cool stuff. Take a look at this animal print, dark color, wrap skirt with this beautiful accent right here on the side. This, of course, catches your eye and makes it very, very pretty. I'm gonna say it's right mid calf or so, but take a look at that. Zazan, I think that's the way you pronounce it. Zazan, it is French. I'm pretty sure it's silk. I haven't looked at the fabric content because I'm gonna be posting or uploading this into my closets or into my platforms later on today, but I'm pretty sure it's silk. It does feel like silk. Whatever the case is, this is on. So it is expensive and I can expect, I don't know, I'm not sure really, but at least $50 for this skirt. They are very, very expensive clothing line and I wouldn't be surprised if I get that. Can't remember what the size on that is, but it doesn't matter. Take a look at this. This is Lafayette 148. This is a leather one iron hook closure at the top. This is kind of like a blazer jacket. It is lined with this silky fabric on the inside, kind of like gauzy silky. And it is white. It does have these patterns right here in between with some kind of fabric right here in between, but everything else is leather. It is in perfect shape. It needs to be conditioned a little bit, maybe. Super soft. It's probably lamb leather because it's very buttery soft. A little bit of a cap sleeve, and this would have been probably $500 new. I don't even know how much. This is a size 12, so it is pretty true to size, I would think. I'm gonna do a little cleaning, and I'm probably gonna ask pretty good money for it. This I bought at the flea market for a few dollars. This was a great deal. Typically, when I find a good deal at the flea market, everybody knows that at the flea market, you kind of like bargain a little bit. I don't. My philosophy on that, if you care about it, is that if I'm at the flea market and people are selling their things for very inexpensive or fairly inexpensive, if you bargain with them, guess what? Next couple of weeks, they're not going to be there. It's not worth it to them to be there. They're not going to be there. If somebody's giving me a good deal and I know that I'm going to sell that for 10 times what they're asking me for, if not more, I'll pay whatever they're asking, right? They gave me a really good deal on that. I'm glad to pay for it. Sometimes I even give them an extra few dollars. I wanted to make it, you know, be worthwhile for them to be there because next week when I go there, they see me, they treat me like a king. And not only that, I know that they are sourcing the items that I'm going to be buying. I don't have to be sourcing those ones. I just go to the flea market. They source them for me throughout the week and I just find them there. Does that make sense? That's my philosophy on that. This one, this is Louis Vuitton uniforms. I don't know if you heard of this, but Louis Vuitton uniforms is what the staff wears at the Louis Vuitton stores. You know, they gave them a uniform, which is consistent. They all wear the same thing. But there are people that collect this or wear them. I don't know if they wear them or collect them, but there are people that look for these ones and they buy them. They don't necessarily go for a ton of money, but they do sell. And that's the reason why I picked this up. I found this also at the flea market for a couple of dollars. And of course I did pick it up. It is just very silky and very basic. It does have very classy sort of a look, but that's what it is. Okay guys, we're down to our last item and this is the surprise. I found it at the flea market as I usually do. Somehow the flea market gods always smile upon me and I find amazing things at the swap meet. I found believe it or not. Silk Carolina Herrera size 6 dress with this beautiful teal color, this ruffle down on the bottoms, this beautiful accent. I mean, everything Carolina Herrera is going to be beautiful, but I'm saying this one is just breathtaking in my opinion. This short cap sleeve right here, of course the zip in the back, this built-in dress, beautiful, beautiful dress. I don't see anything wrong with it. This would have been who knows how much, probably $2,000 or I don't even know. I'm gonna have to do a little research, and of course I'm gonna get really good money for what I paid for this at the flea market. But if I tell you how much I paid for it, you would think that I'm BSing you. I paid close to nothing, and of course I gave that a woman that was selling an estate of her mom's things extra money. And I did buy quite a few things from her. I already showed a few of those ones in my previous upload, and I'm gonna be showing more of what I purchased from her in the next videos. But on my last long video, I posted a few things that I mentioned that I bought it from a lady, kind of like the same thing. So this one I'm just showing today, Carolina Herrera, for literally a few dollars. And yep, that is great, and that's why I do what I do, because I enjoy the hunt and I make money in the process. I'm sharing this with you. Hopefully you have, it's good luck, if not better than what I had in the last couple of weeks from some of these items. I hope that you enjoy the content. Please like it, bookmark my my channel so that you get notifications when something else comes up. I'm trying to post 1 or 2 videos a week. I'm just starting. I have 1 subscriber. Hopefully you'll be the second one. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.